Hello and welcome to Clydebridge Station. This is video number 32 in this channel series, and we're not in the layout today because if I actually just pan the camera around, I've been at the Perth Model Railway Show and it was nice sunny weather. As I film this video, it's thunder and lightning outside, so this video is going to be done inside the house instead. But what we're doing is we're looking at items that I've bought today at the Perth Model Railway Show, which was held on the 29th and 30th of June. So we'll take items out of the goodie bag and we'll show you what we've got. Well, I've finally got my hands on some more cable trunking. There we go. And this will also be used to finish off the cable trunking that's needed in the station area. And of course we need some relay boxes to go with it. I only bought one set. I maybe should have bought two, but I've only bought the one set of relay boxes, but I've got two boxes here. I've got a third one kicking about down in the shed somewhere. So these relay boxes and concrete trunking should help me finish off the electrics area on the entrance to the station throat. Now for use in the depot, we've got some lever ground frames. Looks like actually two doubles and two singles there. And I know that I've actually got black and white paint down in the shed, so I'll be able to use them in the depot area. Only thing I've not got is some blue paint, so I'll need to get some blue paint at some point from a local model shop. But this is actually, this in the concrete trunk, as you can see, are Rolls kits made in Devon. So I'll be able to use them in the depot area. And there's actually instructions on what I need to do with them. I've got a second vehicle for the layout, and it's a Royal Mail Ford Transit. I will be buying a few vehicles for the layout, but not too many. Now this is a Ford Transit. The only problem I've got when you're buying vehicles for layouts is this one here's got a London registration, but it's a 08 plate, so you can see that actually is 18 years younger than the year that the layout's set in. There's not much I can really do about that. But that can actually be put either in the station area or on the street scene. There's various bits I can put that in. You can even be on one of the station platforms ready to take a delivery of mail off a parcels train, so I've got quite a few options for that. The contents of goodie bag number 1 are finished by a pack of two coaches, Bachmann Mark 1s. We have there a full length one, and we've got a brake one, half brake one there as well. Both of them in ScotRail branded blue-grey colours. Now what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to couple them up with the Mark 2 Hornby Mark 2 Network South East Bachmann brake that I've got, and that'll actually be used to form the first of the 3 local trains. There'll be subtle differences between all the rakes, and one of them I've decided it'll have 2 half-brake vehicles. The other 2 will just have the 1 half-brake vehicle, so that means I've now got the first of the 3 local trains in. And these coaches you see from the price ticket there, they've got passengers in as well. I was mentioning in the June update about how I was going to have to try and remove the painted road markings that I'd put on my layout on the street scene. So I'll be able to finally get around to that soon, and I've got here some road markings. Now they're Roger Smith's road markings. I bought these at the 10 Commandments stall, and they weren't the only things I bought from 10 Commandments today, as you'll see. These are self-adhesive ones. You just peel off and you then just stick down carefully. So that's there's various ones there. One of them, this one here, will actually be useful for the one-way street that I've got, where the hairdressers is at one end, at the other end where the bank is. I reckon this one will be just sufficient. The only thing I've got to work out is how I'm going to do it for bends. So that's going to be for tight turns. That's going to be a tricky one. Going to be plenty to think about there. But these will get laid down at some point in the future, as indeed will all this stuff get used in the future. These are going to be used, excuse me, to allow the creation of more walkways. And you can see there just the U shape. They're not the angle shape, the L shape. They're not the actual U shape. But I'll be able to get around that problem and get them into position. And then when I glue the ballast down, I should hopefully glue them in too as a flash of lightning. I was also mentioning about the station area and how I was going to create a staff only area where equipment could be stored, such as the little yellow tractor unit could pull a couple of trolleys along. Well, this is actually what this will be useful for, and I'll also use it in parts of the depot area. I've got some brown fencing down there now, but I'm just thinking that this might actually be just as good too in the depot area. There's quite a lot of it there, but I also notice that we've got some here, got lots of double gates and some single gates, so I think I've got at least 3 doubles and 3 single gates, so I might actually also be able to use these next to the parcels point in the station area, so when the station is closed these gates could be brought across. And possibly use this rather than the white fencing that I was originally going to do, so it gives me an option there. The last 2 things that I've got here, again, are from 10 Commandments. Before I go any further, you'll notice there's an address visible there. That address is not open to the public. Public cannot go and buy things at that address. It's done online, or when he's at model railway shows. So the premises are not open to the public, but we've got here an industrial unit and a modern building, and what I'll do is I'll actually paint them into various colours. One will be painted mainly blue, another one will get a coat of white, and that will simulate, no, I'm saying white, possibly grey, and that'll then, the blue one will be Halfords and the grey one will be Landmark Home Furnishings. So they're going to keep me busy over the next little while, and these will all then get put into position over various times, as indeed will the van and the coaching stock. Now that's the last of the model railway shows I'll be attending this year, so anything else I get will be online purchases or purchases from shops. So that's what I've got to look forward to doing, and that's what you've got to look forward to seeing. And I'll keep you up to date with progress on everything on my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for watching video number 32. Just before I go, Dean Park Station's proud owner David Watson was there today, and I was speaking to him briefly because he had to then go and do an interview with Channel 4. And he had his camcorder out videoing everything. So when the link to his one does go live, the July update, I'll also put the link into onto my July update, so you can click on that and have a look at it as well if you haven't already done so. So that's everything from this month's, from this latest video, and we'll see you in July, all being well. And I'll just lastly finish you off with this little shot here. Hopefully the weather will not be like that at the time of the July update. From a very wet Clydebridge station, goodbye.